Alright. We now proceed to my next guest gameplay, which I'm going to be playing Jeopardy Sports Edition for the Sega Genesis with Karen's husband, Mike. Won Karen $50,000 in the SNES sports version of Jeopardy. What's going to happen with Mike in the Genesis sports version of Jeopardy? Watch and find out as we get started. I'm going to be this guy. Mike's opponents are Kurt and Tammy. There is one daily double up there into one of these 6 categories. Let's see them. Track hodgepodge. Baseball numbers. We had this before, I believe. Football potpourri. Namesake. And potpourri. And movies. Oh, I think I like these categories. Why don't we start with baseball numbers for 100? The number of outs in an inning. What is 6?
You are correct.
Baseball numbers for 200. The number of Major League Baseball teams who play home games in California. What is 5?
You are correct.
Okay, let's do baseball numbers for 300. Don't think we had this one before. The number of days in a baseball's All-Star break. What is 3?
You are correct.
Baseball numbers for 400. Number of fingers a catcher often flashes before the pitcher delivers a curveball. What is 2?
You are correct.
And I will finish baseball numbers for 300. No, for 500. The number of baseball players aboard if sacks are packed. Once again, what is 3?
You are correct.
Huh. Let's try movies for 100. Warren Beatty played a pro football player for this team in Heaven Can Wait, who are the Los Angeles Rams.
You are correct.
Let's try movies for 2. A 77 movie starring Robbie Benson about the hype and pressure of college basketball. What is 1-on-1?
You are correct.
Let's try movies for 3. Daily double. Let's wager 1,200. Dr. J and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar appeared in The Fish That Saved This City. What is Pittsburgh?
You are correct.
Let's try movies for 400. Gene Hackman is the coach of a school in Indiana up against unbelievable odds. What is Hoosiers?
You are correct.
Finish movies for for 500. This 1980 movie was about a handicapped man and a volatile ball-playing dreamer. What is Inside Moves?
You are correct.
Yes, I got it. Let's try Namesakes for 100. There we go. Goodyear names its blimps for this Sporting Cup's winners. What is America's Cup? There we go.
You are correct.
Let's try Namesakes for 200. This hockey team was named for a Disney movie. What is Mighty Ducks? No, who are the Mighty Ducks?
You are correct.
Namesakes 300. The only Major League professional team named for an insect. Who are the Charlotte Hornets?
You are correct.
Namesakes 400. This NFL football team was named after its city's petroleum industry. Who are the Houston Oilers?
You are correct.
Finish Namesakes for 500. This football team was named after a Wild West showman and buffalo hunter, who are Buffalo Bills.
You are correct.
Let's try another category. Now it's time for Potpourri for 100. Although they are brought gold now, the NFL officials' flags used to be this color. What is white?
You are correct.
Let's try Potpourri for 200, please. The direction that speed skaters race. What is counterclockwise?
You are correct.
Potpourri for 300. This daredevil cleared 16 automobiles on a motorcycle on May 30th, 1967. Who is Evel Knievel?
You are correct.
Potpourri for 4. This New York comic habitually notes, I went to the fights and a hockey game broke out. You never listen to him. Who is Rodney Dangerfield?
You are correct.
All right. And we'll finish it up for 500. They won the first NFC championship. Who are the Dallas Cowboys? Oops, no. There we go.
You are correct.
And let's try another category. Move right on to football potpourri for 100. This former Nebraska player sued his lawyer to try to regain his Heisman memory. Who was Johnny Rogers?
You are correct.
Alright, let's try football potpourri for 200. Former Boston College quarterback who sounds like a musical instrument. Who is Doug Flutie?
You are correct.
How about football potpourri for 300. This American Football League franchise was dubbed the Titans in 1961. What was New York?
You are correct.
And we'll try 400 on football potpourri. Sorry. This Steelers quarterback was voted MVP of Super Bowls 13 and 14. Who was Terry Bradshaw?
You are correct.
Let's try 500 on football potpourri. A color of all of the NFL goalposts. What is yellow?
You are correct.
And we will try 100 on track hodgepodge. The direction all the track races are run. Tammy? What is counterclockwise?
You are correct.
Where are we going now? 200. This event's world record holder is recognized as the world's fastest human. Tammy. Oh, she doesn't know.
Sorry.
Too bad. Kurt? What is the 100 meter? What is 100
You are
meters?
correct.
Oh, he got it. I didn't mean to say she. I meant to say he. 300. Between a marathon and a 50-kilometer walk, this is shorter. Kurt? What is a marathon?
You are correct.
Oh, he got it. Alright. There's another one to go. 400. He was the first man to run the 100-yard dash in less than 10 seconds. See if Tammy can get out of the hole. No, she can't.
Sorry.
Kurt? Who is Jesse Owens.
You are correct.
Alright, last clue. Tammy's chance to get out of the hole in this. Mary Decker Slaney finished in this place in her first race after becoming a mom. Tammy? Nope.
You are correct.
Oh, wait. She got it? Oh. She's out of the hole. Whew. Looks like we're going to start
Double Jeopardy.
with 2 daily doubles on this board. And let's see the categories.
Here are the categories.
Olympic numbers. Logos. Comebacks. Boxers. Tennis players. Golf potpourri. Those are the categories. Let's see who goes first. It's Tammy, apparently. She's going to start with tennis players for 200. The first player since 1974 to win 3 Grand Slam events in a calendar year. Tammy? Who is Mats Wilander?
You are correct.
See where we're going next. Tennis players for 4. This Argentine wears McDonald's and Fuji's logos on her tennis jersey. Kurt? Who is Gabriella Sabatini?
You are correct.
Mm-hmm. He's right. Let's take a look at the next clue. Logos for 200. This NFL team's helmets feature their hypocycloids in the logo. Who are the Pittsburgh Steelers?
You are correct.
Okay. Logos for 4. The Indianapolis Colts sport on the side of their helmets. What are horseshoes?
You are correct.
Let's try logos for 6. The wing in the Detroit Red Wings NHL crest emanates from this. What's a wheel?
You are correct.
Logos for 8. The color of the maple leaf on the Toronto Blue Jays caps. What is red?
You are correct.
And we will finish logos for 1,000. These appear on a Minnesota Vikings helmet. What are horns?
You are correct.
Right. Let's go to boxers for 200. This boxer was a paratrooper in Hitler's army. Who is Max Schmeling?
You are correct.
Let's try boxers for 400. He was anything but macho while being beaten by Julio Cesar Chavez. Who is Hector Camacho?
You are correct.
Alright. Boxers for 6. He was the recipient of 357 Riddick Bowe punches in 12 rounds. Who is Evander Holyfield?
You are correct.
Let's try boxers for 800. The last bare knuckle London rules heavyweight champ contested in America. Who is John Sullivan?
You are correct.
Tennis players for 600. And she got the other daily double. No, she got the first daily double, I should say. She's going to wager 1,000. Oh!
Sorry.
So she's going to lose all of it. I didn't get to read that clue.
Correct response?
The answer was Chris Evert. That's who it was. Tammy, you're still in command of the board. Tennis players 800. He took 4 hours 55 minutes to beat Ivan Lendl at the 88 U.S. Open. Let's see if Tammy gets this. Who is Mats Wilander?
You are correct.
She got it. Tennis players for $1,000. Billie Jean King's first major singles title, which she won in 1966. Tammy. Who was Wimbledon?
You are correct.
Or what is Wimbledon, I should say. Either one works. Golf potpourri for 200. He was out of this world when he used a 6-iron and drove a golf ball 400 yards. Who is Alan Shepard?
You are correct.
Golf potpourri for 400. Frank Erman Zoeller is better known by this nickname. What is Fuzzy?
You are correct.
Golf potpourri for 600. The color caps that caddies wear for the Masters Golf Tournament. What is green?
You are correct.
Golf potpourri for 800. He won the Atlanta Classic on Mother's Day and the U.S. Open on Father's Day in 1992. Who is Tom Kite?
You are correct.
And we'll finish Golf Potpourri for 1,000. He helicoptered to one hole on 18 different Florida courses in a day. Who's Jack Nicklaus?
You are correct.
Yes, got it. How about we go back to 1,000 on boxers? His biggest decisions were whether to visit McDonald's, Burger King, or Wendy's. Who's George Foreman?
You are correct.
Got it. How about we try comebacks for 200? There we go. This former Wimbledon champ's comeback attempted featured 7 straight first-round losses. Who is Bjorn Borg? Oh, Bjorn Borg. I meant to say. Who is Bjorn Borg?
You are correct.
Comebacks for 4. And it's the other daily double. What we wager... 3,200. This quarterback holds the record for the biggest comebacks in college and NFL history. Who is Frank Reach?
You are correct.
Yes, I got it. Let's try comeback for 600. The game was paused. My mistake. He came out of a 6-year retirement in 1943 that led the Bears to lead the Bears to an NFL championship. Who is Bronco Nagurski? Oops.
You are correct.
Comebacks for 800. He re-retired in 1991 after yielding 5 hits in 2 innings in exhibition play. Who's Jim Palmer?
You are correct.
How about comebacks for $1,000? He preceded Guy Lafleur as first Hall of Famer to make a comeback in the NHL. Who's Gordie Howe?
You are correct.
All right. There's only one category left. Let's do Olympic numbers for 200. The number of fletchings on Olympic arrow. What is 3?
You are correct.
Olympic numbers 4. The number of strides normally taken between hurdles in a 110-meter race. What's 3? Once again.
You are correct.
600? The number of times a runner has to jump waiter in an Olympic steeplechase. What is 1?
You are correct.
Olympic numbers for 8. The number of laps in an Olympic 10,000 meter race. What is 25? I wouldn't want to do that much.
You are correct.
But I got it right. Last clue before we go on to Final Jeopardy. The number of gold medals the U.S. took home from the '88 Winter Games. What is 2?
You are correct.
Alright, so it looks like all of us are going to be around for Final Jeopardy. Let's take a look at that Final Jeopardy category, if we shall. It's What's the Sport? I have no idea. I'm going to wager nothing. Fidel Castro's favorite sport. I don't know what it is.
You know the correct response?
Baseball. Well, Kurt got it right. He wagered $800, bringing him up to $2,100. Tammy got it wrong, so she's going to lose $300 and go down to $1,500. Whereas Mike wins the game with $25,400. See you for my next guest gameplay, guys.